Hello, happy Sunday, March 15th. I'm Christopher Hamlin. I've got Michael and Jared, the Bio Lion, Dougie, and Will. How are y'all today?
Doing good.
Great.
Afternoon.
Yeah, can we go into my computer?
Yeah, today we're talking about some immune boosting products. There's like why people need to be concentrating on boosting their immune system and how CBD is vital to that, in addition to other topics that we're going to be talking about. And what's the anybody got the idea of the importance of supplemental income?
Yeah, I think we can. There's a couple of us might be able to hit up on that.
I'll start. I have a full-time job where I work 10 and a half hour days already. About a year ago, I got into this, and times like this with what's going on right now with everybody freaking out. No matter what happens, if I get laid off for a couple weeks, I have a job. That's one of the great things about this industry is that I can still be at home and I'm getting paid whether my job is paying me or not. So that's what it's been a real blessing because I don't have that stress about if I'm going to get paid or not because I still have this to back me up.
Right.
So it's nice. And I think Michael said something about it too.
Yeah, and so like kind of really my whole why when we started, because we were with a network marketing company for almost about 4 years, kind of in the health and wellness space and supplements and whatnot, and never really had a why. My wife was working, I was working, we had enough income between that that we were cruising along just fine. So we weren't working the business all that well. We weren't focused on really building a business that was giving us some true residual income. Really, we're making enough to basically pay for product, and that was it. And so it wasn't until, unfortunately, my wife got laid off when we were 3 weeks pregnant with our now 2-year-old daughter, that she got laid off all of a sudden, 50 grand going completely out the window overnight. And baby on the way, a lot of stress and pressure on me. I ended up switching over to a new company and for my day job. And about 12 months later, I was out looking for the job myself because that company decided to lay me off then with about a 2-month-old at the house. So we had no income coming in other than unemployment that we had tapped into a little bit, which that wasn't even scratching the surface of our bills that we had on a month-to-month. And so ended up actually switching to a different network marketing company and going full on in on that one, and very quickly made enough basically monthly that was replacing her old job income. And then fortunately I was able to secure employment on my day job about 2 months after that. So we were kind of had the ability to afford everything and pay the bills and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I saw the importance right then and there of having a supplemental income for times when a day job is no longer there. And so that's been huge, and we've continued to build that and grow that. And then now coming over here with another new company, I'm building it that much stronger. I'm building it that much further because personally, my day job isn't paying all the bills, and so we tap into our BioRains money quite a bit. The money that we make from BioRains, I mean, this is truly helping pay a lot of our bills personally here at the house. So it's supplemental income, but it's at the same time it's not so much a supplement. It's initial income. I mean, it's income that we're using currently on our day to day, and so definitely looking forward to growing it even more to where it's supplemental and it's going into savings and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, without BioRains paychecks monthly, I mean, or weekly in this case, it's a blessing for sure. I don't know what we would do without it.
Yeah, I'm a statistician type of guy, and numbers are the numbers. And look if you're not in the top 5% of income earners in the United States, you need a secondary source of revenue coming in. You just have to have it. Look, if you're in the top 5%, the top 5% make a little under $300,000 a year. Okay, the top 10%, if you make the top 10%, that's only $118,000 a year. Okay, and some people might be going, oh my gosh, $118,000, that's a lot of money. Listen, after you take the taxes out of that, okay, you're having to basically live on about $65,000 to $70,000 a year. All right, and that will pay your bills, but that will not put you into retirement. That will not set you up for the latter years of your life. And the pay increase does not keep up with inflation.
No.
Does not keep up with inflation of property values. Does not keep up with interest rates rising from sales tax to income tax to property tax. It just doesn't keep up. So in today's day and age, if you're not in the top 5%, so you fall into the other 95% of the people, you better be figuring out a way, okay, to not even supplement your income, but to be able to have a source coming in, okay, that will set you up for retirement, set you up for the future, and especially set you up for things that happen, like what's going on right now. Okay, this is a state of emergency. This is a pandemic. All right, and people are losing their minds right now. They're being sent home with no income. Okay, the government's trying to put a stimulus package together, all right, to free up for people who now have to go home, take care of their kids. I mean, it's just not enough. And so this, I say this all the time. I honestly don't care if you decide to do it with us, right? You just need to go do it.
Yeah.
Okay. If this isn't your cup of tea, that's cool. I don't care. Go drive for Uber. Go do Postmates. And right now you're not going to be able to end up doing that if the stay of quarantine comes down. Okay. But I mean, you need to, home-based businesses is where it's at. Plain and simple. It's been around. All the big gurus talk about it, from Bill Gates to Warren Buffett to the president Donald Trump. I mean, I don't have to like the man, believe in the man, stand on his morals, on his ethics, and everything else. None of that matters. Okay, but plain and simple, the guy is effective. Okay, and he's been successful throughout his life, and he kind of knows what he's talking about when it comes to money. And so I'm gonna pay attention to those types of things. So, I mean, look, if you're in that 95%, which probably 100% of you are watching this, okay, you need to have that other income coming in, and you just got to find out what fits for you, fits within your lifestyle, what you believe in, and get involved. So, that's my take on it.
Anybody else have other income stories or why it's important?
Well, as far as us, we haven't been with this company real long, but I mean, any little bit helps. I mean, if you're getting any kind of sales or anything, it's going to help you out. As far as for us right now, I have a full-time job, so this is kind of the extra income. Of course, our goal is to make more money with this, be able to help more people. But like I said, any little bit helps. I think anybody can use a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody just about 2 weeks ago, and $400 a month to this woman would be life-changing. $400 extra dollars a month basically pays for groceries for a month for her household. Okay, she's a single mom raising a single kid, right? And $400 a month, $100 a week, okay, keeps them fed and in a happy place. And I don't know, all of you guys watching this right now, to make an extra $400 a month with this company is literally like there's a very clear roadmap to get there, and it's not a lot. And it doesn't even have to really be involved with, let's say, the network marketing kind of mindset of you got to bring in distributors, because The compensation plan with this company is so amazingly strong, and more importantly, so diverse that you can choose how you want to make money with this comp plan, and it will suit you and your lifestyle. And literally, you can bring in a few extra $100 a month without a problem if you just have the drive and the determination to do it. You can do it very quickly. My wife and I, Summer, we do well, and but it's a lot of work, because this is what we do full time, and a lot of you guys on here do it part time, which is great. Again, this business can fit around you, not the other way around. You do not need to fit your life around this business. This business can fit around your life and how you want to build it.
I want to hit a little bit on what Will's saying. I'm nowhere near what Will is by any means, but the last company I was with before I got here, I've been here since January 15th. I was with the other company almost 7 months. And since the time I've been here, since January 15th, I've made more with this company in that short amount of time that I did with the other company. And I haven't even built a team yet.
Yeah, same with us.
It's for me, it's been really great. And I know I'm going to get there. There's not doubt in my mind one day I'm going to be Will. I will get there. But for those people out there that think that it's either over the night thing, or it might be for you. I don't know. But the way it has worked for me, it has changed me from the inside out, as far as learning to deal with myself, change myself, and in the business as well. So,
It's funny you say that, Jared. Listen, Summer and I, we had never been in network marketing prior to a year and a half ago. And in that year and a half, we are in the top 1% of earners in all network marketers. And it's because what we did. This is to this day, I still don't understand it. And a lot of people watching this right now, I'm talking to you right now. Okay. You say, oh, network marketing, like it's a dirty word. Yeah. Network marketing is just another business platform. It's a marketing platform for a business to get the word out about their product. That's all that it is. Okay. And so there's no other pure form of entrepreneurship than network marketing. There is none. Because all I have to do is market my business. All I have to do is share what I already feel and know with everybody else. And I say this every time I present in front of a group, every time I talk about networking, I go, listen, every single person in the world is a network marketer. Mm-hmm. They just don't realize it. Now, the difference is that they're bad network marketers because they're not making money sharing information about the things that they like and they enjoy. So we will, the men in this group, you're listening right now, we will help you be a good network marketer. That's all that we do. We're just going to help you now do exactly what you're already doing, but now you'll get paid to do it. It's mind-boggling. It really is. And so, we literally just took all of our business knowledge, all of our business acumen, from our failures to our successes and everything we did. And between us, we got about 45 years of combined entrepreneurial and business ownership experience. And we took that and said, we're going to put it here in network marketing. We're going to plant our flag right here. This is what we're going to do. And dude, I don't want to give people any type of like false sense of security or false sense of hope or anything like that. I'm telling you, with this product and what we have, guys, it's too easy. It really is. It really is. And I'm sure, like you said, like Jared, you made more money here than you have in the last 7 months of your previous company. Doug, the same. I see, Hector over there, Lion, talking about it every day. Christopher Hamlin's the one who put this together, and you have like-minded people coming together for a common goal. And you can't get that at the place of business that you go at right now. That you go to work every day, you don't get that. I already know that because I've been there too. So
yeah. One thing I would like to mention too, because I know with Jared and Doug, that y'all both mentioned how y'all are making more now with BioBrands than y'all were with the previous company. And then another part of it too is like, at the end of the day, we basically got a $2,200 pay raise just by not having to put that monthly order in.
Right.
So that's huge. Because I know there's a lot of people who, were cruising along, or, whether they were the previous company that we were with or several other companies out in the network marketing space, you have that monthly requirement. Here, you don't. So, that's huge. So, the immediate pay boost in your income. And again, like for us personally, like my wife and I, we made about $2,200 more a year just because of that. So, yeah, that was just something that I wanted to throw in there. So, anybody who's watching that's tired of having a monthly order to put in, come on.
I'm not going to say I had anything to do with that, but I might have had something a little to do with that.
I'm glad you had a little bit of something for that.
Yeah.
So, speaking of you having a little something for us, there's some new products coming out here.
Yeah, what's that about?
Any clues, any hints of what we got going on that might be leading us into this conversation that we're going to be having later on today?
Oh, yeah, you will.
Are you talking?
Yeah. You.
Oh man, look.
Well, it looks like Will is looking for that guy. So,
Not right.
So I just wanted to say real quick. Well, I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in there. Now, I don't know if anybody touched on anything I said, but real quick, I just want to throw out there. Testimonials are good. Everybody's making more money than they done company. The one thing that I do want to that, with the reasons that is timing for one, and at a great time. But then what also backs up with that is the whole product. Everybody gets in it, they use it, they get the effects, this, that, but we tend to forget though. 100% bioavailability is rare. That's why So with technology, 5 years ahead, what better 5-year plan? Now, everybody got a different pace though. Some take small steps, some take large steps. The ones that's been able to do large steps was the reason why I'm doing this kind of network marketing for a minute, so they have the clientele. Now, for me, I've been doing the network marketing for I got some years because, like I said the other day, I got it. And Nagic, I was with Ciora, IV. There was several other ones. So, but the difference with this one though, this one, 5 years ahead technology. The product is a fan. As much as I love how the daily product is.
We lost him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're losing him.
The number one product that we have is the sleep. There are countless
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
people out. Everybody. The other day, or friends of mine, I always approach them and say, "Look, here's a sample pack. I want you to try it. Follow these guidelines that I'm gonna give you, okay?" And he was like, "Bro, I had the best sleep ever. I haven't had sleep like that in stories. I know I told you have 3 drops. Oh my God, I haven't like that in forever." So timing is perfect. The technology that we got our hands on, that we have access to, is just amazing. We 5 years ahead of technology. no better 5-year plan right now.
I agree with that.
So I'm saying that because right will have those products 100% bioavailability, but this is only the beginning. Because that's why I want to jump in there real quick, because I think Will got some news about some new stuff coming out about here. So, but we just can't stay effective, and it's hit. Not only is doing this, but the sleep game is changing everyone. So, but yeah, that's my piece. I'm ready to hear from.
Yeah.
So, you know, guys, I'm going to tell you this, okay? First and foremost, understand.
Freeze.
Yeah, you froze. Can everyone hear me okay?
Oh, yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, I can hear
you.
Freeze.
We'll do your Zoom next time, Will.
But y'all hear me
All
though,
right?
right?
Sounds good. In and out. In and out.
Yeah.
In and out. In and out like the waves. But yeah, we got the gist of it there, BioLion.
There.
We got you, brother. So the first thing to understand very clearly, that I know all the men on this call understand, but you guys out there watching, is that BioRains is a biotech company. Okay, a biology technology company. Okay, basically we work with everything that has to do with biology, everything within all human living organisms. Okay, and so in doing that, we all have the massive advantage of not being pigeonholed into anything. You know, we're not just a CBD company. You know, our lab has been working with proteins and peptides for decades. You know, one of the peptides, actually, the copper peptides used in the Derm Effect that we have created, was actually found and figured out by the scientists who won a Nobel Peace Prize for the copper peptides, which is amazing, right? And so our biochemists, what they do is they work within the realm of making things better with naturally occurring substances and ingredients within our body or within nature. Okay, so nothing that is within any of our products is unnatural. Okay, and so through this obviously big, you know, epidemic going around right now, you know, everybody's looking for immune boosting type of ingredients, right? And I'm gonna say this, okay, first and foremost, right? Our endocannabinoid system, which all mammals have, which the scientific and the medical community recognized back in 1992, okay, as a fact, right, is responsible for regulating all of our systems. And guess what? Our immune system is a major system that it regulates. Okay. Hey, there she is. And so if you understand that first and foremost, right, you'll then also understand that you need to have your ECS, your endocannabinoid system, fully functioning properly in order to help your immune system function properly. And there are no better ways to feed your ECS than with high quality cannabinoids, okay, that are high in bioavailability. And that's the problem with cannabinoids. They're low in bioavailability because they're what's known as a lipid, okay? And being a lipid makes them lipophilic. Being lipophilic makes them hydrophobic, okay? They just don't mix, right? And so the technology that we have, okay, our proprietary technology that we have in perpetuity, right? We do not license it out. We do not white label. We do not private label any of the products. So if you want these amazing products, you have to come through BioRains distributors, period. You can't get it anywhere else.
No, you're not going to find our stuff on Amazon, anything like that.
And if you do, please let us know, because corporate's going to hammer those people very quickly. Okay, because look, rules are made to bend, not break, right? Well, you bend the rule like that, and it's going to break for you, because there's set policies and procedures that you can't do that, and that protects all of us as distributors, right? So, feeding your ECS with high quality cannabinoids is of high quality and high bioavailable cannabinoids is of massive importance. And so our technology is basically making things that are very, very low in bioavailability, that are hydrophobic, okay, and increasing the bioavailability of them, making them hydrophilic, so that they dissolve and they work well in water. And considering that our bodies are made up of 60 or 70% water, duh. Okay, if anybody's been in biology class in 6th grade, okay, you can understand this at a very simple level. All right, and don't talk to me about assimilation and how it's supposed to work with the ECS and how lipid nonsense. Okay, you're trying to get around basic biology, which you just cannot do. Okay, period. So if that was the case and bioavailability wasn't important, why over the last century, okay, has everybody and their mother's brother's monkey's uncle have been trying to increase the bioavailability of every product on the market? Bioavailability is the single most important word that you will ever need to understand in regards to anything that you ingest. Period. Okay, higher bioavailability, okay, higher level of quality of product. It's just the way it is. Okay, so our ECS works with our immune system at a very, very high level. So if you're looking for an immune booster, okay, your vitamin C's, your vitamin D's, you go down, okay, the list, right? Your ECS regulates it. You got to start there. You got to start with the core, right? Why are you going to go fix the brakes on your car, okay, when your engine's broke down? You don't need to. Your brakes might be shot, but your car ain't moving. So what do you need to fix the brakes? You need to fix the engine first, right? You fix the engine, then you go ahead and fix the brakes once you get on the road, okay? Or before you're going to get on the road, but you got to get the car running, right? That's right, Kelly. Peace, love, and bioavailability, right? So look, feed your ECS. Get your body regulating itself at its optimal level. Get it into that state of homeostasis. Now work on immune boosters. Okay, look at, if my body is not communicating at its highest level, let's say it's communicating at a level of, let's just say 50%. All right, because again, I'm a numbers guy. So let me say I'm pumping my body full of vitamin C. Well, if my body is only communicating at 50%, okay, I'm only going to get 50% of the benefits of that vitamin C. But let's say that vitamin C is only bioavailable at 50%. Now I'm only going to get 25%. Exactly. Look, the numbers are the numbers, guys. Just start breaking them down. It's plain simple, right? So first and foremost, everybody out there, feed your ECS with high quality cannabinoids. We would prefer that you use BioRange because it's the highest quality, most bioavailable cannabinoids on the planet
for the same price.
For the same price.
Yep.
Right over there.
Or better price.
Okay.
Or better price.
But listen to this very carefully, and I'm sure everybody on here will concur. If you don't want to use BioRange, okay, just get cannabinoids in your system to get your ECS going. Okay, and then you'll figure things out as you go along. Okay, we are not here for this money grab. We are not here to spread fear tactics and fear mongering and all that kind of stuff. But look, the facts are the facts. Get your ECS fed with a high quality CBD product. We would prefer it be BioRange because we know we are the highest quality, highest bioavailability, all that stuff. But we don't care where you get it from. Okay, just get your ECS fed. Right?
Yeah, and if you're hearing the word ECS or that term ECS for the very first time, Google ECS, endocannabinoid system, and you're going to quickly realize why we are so passionate about feeding that ECS system, because it's so vital. It's so important. It plays so many roles in your body's function day to day. So definitely look into that. If you're hearing it for the first time and you don't trust any of us, go to Google, just figure it out, and you'll quickly realize why we're so passionate.
That's a great point, Michael. For sure.
I don't believe any of us would be here if it didn't work. I mean, I believe all of us are from the other company, which is a pretty big deal. And we're here because this product worked. All the products work. They're life changing. And so I think that speaks pretty loud words in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when it gets in the hands to a group of people like us, because a group of people like us, we're not in it money grab. Look, we done came across some information. It is vital. It is 2020. Keep up with the times. Look,
Right.
How many people are using the iPhone 4? Now we on 11 Pro Max. We keeping up with the tech. How many people got a 32-inch tube TV? Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yes. Everybody's not here for the money grab. Like I was saying, we all passionate about what we do. We enjoy the products that we use. We want to be as natural as we want to be, because we speak from a background of being in a good state of health. And here are the reasons why we are in a good state of health. And when you share that, I mean, it's only going to do what it's going to do. Plant the seed, it will bloom. Simple as that. People are going to hear it. They might deny it, but they're just going to be watching. And then they're going to keep hearing it down the line. They're going to keep hearing it down the line. See, there's already some people out there that done messed up. The downline already been the upline, And then when you see big movers move, for an example, previous company, Will and Summer were killing it. And the time that they left was when they peaked. And it was said, look, they're not going to come now. But when you share the information, when the word gets out, and then when they hear enough about it to try it, that's all they got to do is try it. Then we had the 500K juggernaut come over. It took her 2 years to do 500K with the previous company, if I'm not mistaken. But then right now, after 1 month, she 100K. Why? The product works. We're around a group of people that not only get into this for health benefits, but we want to get the best that we can get our hands on. So here we are. We've got it 5 years in advance. It's just a no-brainer. Everybody that want to continue using oil, okay, but you will know later on. You keep using it. When you visit the doctor, he's gonna talk about enzyme levels in your liver.
Yep.
He's gonna ask you what you're doing, and he's gonna tell you need to stop that, and then you're gonna be heartbroken, But then, hopefully, you remember seeing this video, and we talking about 100% bioavailability, no taxing of the body whatsoever, and it works. So I'll leave it at that. I'm done.
I had a customer get a hold of me last night, as a matter of fact. He is a 94-year-old man that has tried just about every CBD out there and didn't think ours was going to work. He got it in last week and got a hold of me last night and told me how shocked he was that he's tried everything. He didn't think this was going to be what me and him talked about. He's never going to buy anywhere else. Those were his exact words to me. I was like, yeah. And then to hear that come from a customer, that's why I do this. It's not just about money. It's about this 94-year-old man that has issues. And when he said that to me, it even clicked even more of why I'm doing this, why I'm here. It was pretty awesome to hear. But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick.
That's awesome. You guys, I 100% deep down believe that the discovery of the endocannabinoid system, okay, is the next evolution, okay, in human behavior, in human growth, in everything that we are going to be finding out more and more about this, okay? It's going to allow us to evolve, okay, as mankind. Think about it. This system that was just discovered that is depleted, okay? Currently, your ECS, if you're not feeding it a high quality cannabinoid product, is depleted. And this system, is responsible for regulating every other system within our body. Think about that. If it's responsible for that, imagine what it's going to be doing 20 years from now, 30 years from now. I mean, I truly believe, okay, there's no scientific data that's going to state this, okay? There's no scientific data that will back up anything that I'm about to say. But I believe, in my opinion, that having a properly fed ECS, okay, and making sure that, again, your diet is good, you know, everyone's really caring about their health now and all that kind of stuff, we are going to start living longer as human beings.
Absolutely.
Okay, just because of this. Because you think about it. Just think about this, okay? 90% of all disease can root back to one word: inflammation. Okay, that's it. 90% of all disease. Okay, we have early onset of neurological type of disorders, you know, and that is due to what Lion was talking about, the lack of sleep. Okay, people, we have another epidemic going around right now, and it's happening with the millennials. I have 3 kids that are within that millennial age group. Okay, and they all, okay, prior to everything with biorains and everything, they all suffered from sleep. And it wasn't from suffering from sleep, it was because they didn't want to. They're all hopped up on energy drinks, they're all gaming, they all want to save. Their lifestyle has shifted as far as time is concerned. They'll stay up till 3 and 4 in the morning, okay, and then try and get up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's their sleep cycle, and that's not positive. It's all negative. Right, so they're having to shift all that around, and the disease, you know, that we have with biorains has changed their life and how they look at sleep. You know, and that's just because their ECS is fed, and more than that, again, because biorains deals in all these amazing peptides, okay, from the DSIPs. I mean, they figured out a way to incorporate everything that we need to really kind of go after these very specific ailments that we deal with, from lack of sleep, okay, to inflammation, okay, to being awkward or having these moments of stress of being in, you know, large groups of people, even more than when COVID-19 came around, okay? People didn't want to be around people, you know, for their, you know, high stress type of moments, you know? And so this has, to Jared's point, changed just so many people's lives. And if that's all that this ever did, okay, and I had to go get a full-time job and work in corporate America, and I was able to get these products in people's hands and change the way that they live their life, I would be 100% okay with that. 100% okay with that. You know, the fact that we're able to make an income and change people's lives at the same time, I mean, I don't know what else I can do to tell people that this is probably the most fulfilled I've ever felt as a human being. Okay, literally in my entire life.
Yeah.
I mean, literally. I mean, you guys can attest to this. I wake up to text messages and PMs and testimonies of people that I don't even know that you've changed my life. And I said, I didn't change your life. These products, and you've changed your life because you were brave enough to say, okay, hey, I'm putting my hand up. If this can help, I'm going to see if it can help. You know, it can do nothing but help. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. So why wouldn't you just spend the minimal amounts of $70 retail to get this daily tincture in your hand, okay, or the sleep or the limitless? Invest, not even invest, but because again, there's nothing to lose.
Right.
Try it. I mean, are you kidding me? I just don't, I still don't understand why some people just aren't willing to just try it. And I think that
money back guarantee. You know, I mean, I said especially with the money back guarantee. I mean, like you said, there's nothing to lose with that.
Right.
You know, I mean,
nothing.
You're putting price on feeling better. You know, it's not buying a lottery ticket. It's buying a product that can change your life. You know, change the way you feel.
Yeah, precisely.
And you know what? You say feeling better. And I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of people who don't understand the way that we feel. And they feel that they're okay, that they're good, because they don't know what we feel. They don't, if you believe this is where your life is supposed to be, but there's this much waiting for you, wouldn't you want to bridge that gap? And this gap can be filled literally with these amazing products at BioRains. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. So
I experienced a deeper sleep with the CBDZ. I'm a great sleeper as it is anyway. I was like, I get 8 hours, I'm good and whatnot. A week on the CBDZ, I was like, okay, it's even better, more energy and more focus in the morning. Minus the people that don't like my high energy when I first wake up, but it's all good.
that's classic.
That's probably my
Yeah.
favorite, Christopher. That'd be my favorite product personally. Would be that sleep. See, I
Yeah.
work 5 o'clock in the morning. I get up. I'm not a morning person at all, guys. And the thing I would do is when I knew I had to get up the next morning for work, I'm up checking that alarm every hour, every 2 hours, see how much more sleep I had. I don't do that now. I found my sweet spot is right at a quarter of a dropper to half a dropper. But
Right.
I take that. I'm usually out till my alarm tells me to wake up, and I'm up and I'm at the bed.
Yeah.
I did that in my life. 5 o'clock in the morning, I get up and I move the sheets. Get it ready for my wife. She lays down. She does like a third shift, so I get up and we hang out for a little bit. I go to work, and then she goes to bed. But I mean, it's life changing, guys. It's an amazing product.
Yeah, you get up
Really.
feeling ready to go too, because I know that's what I get out of it. Every time I do the Z's, I wake up. It's like I would stretch, but I'm ready to go. So let me get up and go. And
Yeah, right.
And I feel it every time. And I'm gonna speak on a limitless. I felt like I was one that, those that know me, I have a routine that I do every morning because I feel like I wake up wired. So I need to kind of detune myself. So I have a routine I do every morning. So I felt like I didn't even need the limitless. But when I tried it, I was like, you know what? I can get a little bit more done, and I feel more focused and more clarity. So that happened, and then I'm gonna say disease was the last one that I tried because the way I did my order, I didn't have any for me to open and give it a shot, and I placed the order. It was probably my third or fourth order that I made where I included the bottle for myself, and then when I tried it, I was like, okay, this is what everybody's talking about. Wow, here we go. Now I've completed the whole daily essentials regimen, and it's like, oh. So the guys last weekend, when we did the live, we stayed on after, and I kind of showed them the results of me using the lean. I've been using the lean. I'm just about done with my first bottle of lean. I probably just got a little bit that I'm gonna finish off today. I might not have to take no more of the lean because I am leaned out. I'll show you, but I'm having, broadcast issues, this, that, so I just don't want to have make any mistakes.
You want to like freeze on your ass?
Maybe next weekend I'll show you. But look, I'm gonna have to stop taking the lean. I'm 42 years old, and I am at my high school weight. I'll just put it like that. So anybody in their adult life that felt comfortable at the high school weight, want to get back to it, I did it, and I can help you out with it. Just hit me up. So yeah.
You guys, and that's really the beauty of BioRains. I mean, literally, when you think about it, this is the beauty of BioRains. Okay, is that once you have your body communicating at its highest level, okay, reaching homeostasis, right? Your ECS is fed, everything's good. Okay, now you add these naturally occurring, very specific peptides. You guys heard, Lion talking about, how he's feeling this energy and everything else. Those are the BDNFs, the brain-derived neurotrophic factor peptides. It's exactly what it is. Something you have naturally occurring in your body. It's depleted, right? It's not in balance. Homeostasis gets you in balance. And now you get in balance, and now you add BDNFs, and guess what? Your memory, your focus, your energy, your motivation. Go down the list. BDNFs are highly, highly studied peptides. Google it. Mike said, right? Google it. You guys don't look at. Don't believe six slouches right now sitting on their, well, not all of us. Jared's got the big, nice, comfortable recliner behind it.
Right.
All of us sitting around talking in this, round table type of, conversation of, BDNFs and, DSIP and 5-HTP and GABA and all that kind of stuff. Look, none of us are biochemists, okay? None of us are doctors. But all of us care enough about ourselves and our families and our friends to do the research, okay, on the clinical data and the studies on these peptides to know that it's real. Okay, these are real and these are active and these are working. And now, okay, now we're going to go ahead and ingest it. Now we're going to have our friends ingest it. Now we're going to have our families ingest it. And now we're going to feel it. And we're like, where has this been my whole life, man? I'm going to be 47 years old. You know where I would be if this stuff would have been in my life 10 years ago? You kidding me? You would see me standing behind Donald Trump, okay, at those press conferences with my arms like this, okay? I would be like in the system. So yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, if you don't know, you don't know. Just get it in your life, and then you will know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
With the daily essential pack, because when we first started looking into it, we just thought we wanted CBD. The tinctures. We got looking and we kind of fought it at first, but once we got our sample, because I watched the video that Michael did with Lauren, you and Summer Will, and we decided to try it. Once we tried the tincture, we were convinced, to try the rest. And after trying the sleep and noticing for the first time I didn't get up and check my alarm, we tried the Limitless, and we're just after trying all of them now. We want to see what all of them can do. But I mean, they definitely know what they're doing for sure. I mean, stepping aside, and being different, having other products out there that nobody else has, they're pretty amazing. I think everybody should try them for sure.
Now, if you get to trying the gummies, all right, look, everybody, they are delicious.
Oh, they're so good.
They're delicious. But remember, there's milligrams of the complex in them. You just can't eat one after another. You're wasting it at that point. You know what I'm saying? So when you get the gummies and it tastes as delicious as they are, just take a certain amount. Just want to throw that out there. Keep that in mind, because some of us, I'm not gonna name any names, go through their supply pretty quick, and it's like they're just delicious. So
they are good. They are so
moderate your gummies.
Yeah, we actually had some of the gummies from BioRains, and we had some gummies from another company, I'll say. And she tried the BioRains gummies, and she loved it. She tried the other gummy, well, she spit it out. So we're actually going to keep both products with us so people can try them and see the difference.
Yeah.
Because there's no aftertaste. It doesn't taste like you're chewing on a plant. It tastes like a gummy.
Yeah, they're so good. We have an organic one, we have a non-organic one. So we are non-organic tastes like Harbro gummies. Like, I mean, not better. And then our organic ones, I mean, they're so good. I actually like the organic ones actually a little bit more because they're a little bit chewier. And so yeah, they're you can't go wrong with any of our product line. I mean, something for everyone.
But see, you know what though? This is the difference, you guys. This is like the BioRains difference. Okay, all those other companies out there are literally left, okay, at this other companies like whatever on the guillotine for them, okay, because they say, hey, look, we got a gummy product here. This is the gummy product. Slap your label on there. You're a branding company. White label it, and here you go. They can't make any adjustments. There's no R&D. They're not involved in any of that, And I'm going to tell you firsthand, Summer and I were involved in the taste testing of every one of the tinctures, okay, of the gummy products. Because first and foremost, BioRains cares, okay, about the quality and the safety and efficacy of the products to the end consumer. First and foremost, look, I'm going to tell you this. As amazing as the Dermafect product is, okay, from the head biochemist, okay, mouth, he could have made it stronger, and more effective. But he was afraid of the long-term, okay, higher milligram dosage of the product itself, and doing more and more research on these very, very high milligram dosage hyaluronic acid products that are on the market. Okay, that can have long-term effects on the nerves in your face. And he said that over a long enough period of time that it could literally start causing a like Bell palsy effect on the face, to where the nerves then won't react anymore. And then all of a sudden you have this drooping. And so he said, no, we can't do that. So based on what we have, okay, consumer safety is of the utmost importance. We're not going to put a product out there that could have any type of long-term negative effects on any of, the BioRain's customers or distributors. So that is of major importance. And, the quality of the actual, product going in, good in, good out, as they say, right? And
Right.
so, I don't care how, what you might think the end product is, if you're not putting really, really good into it. And that's a problem right now in the cannabis space. Okay. Low quality, okay, hemp biomass. The cannabinoid levels are massively low. And so BioRain's, wanting to control everything from seed to sale, right, went and found out one of the only USDA, okay, organically grown hemp. Okay, certified organic hemp is where we get it now. Okay, because they saw the writing on the wall, and there's a lot of the largest farm in the country what was the highest grade is declaring bankruptcy, forced to declare bankruptcy now. Right? Because, okay, not because they're trying to, okay, look, for those of you who are not aware, a lot of companies will declare bankruptcy to protect their company. Okay, they'll protect it by declaring, okay, a certain scheduling of bankruptcy. This is not what happened to this big farm. They were forced into bankruptcy because of the low quality and biomass that they were providing. And so if you were relying on this farm to provide you with all of your products because you have nothing that you're doing on your own, you're literally just a marketing company, you're in trouble. And a lot of those companies are, but we're not, because we're controlling everything from seed to sale. Our cannabinoid levels within our products, 97%, I've seen upwards of 99% of our COAs. The company cares. And that's what it really boils down to. The company cares, okay? And that's why we're growing at the rate that we're growing. All of you guys are aware of it, and all of you guys are an integral part of that growth. So,
There's some feedback.
Yeah, it's getting bad again.
What was the
feedback?
Yeah, I got kicked off a little bit ago, but you guys are moving now. I can see all y'all. You're not just like frozen.
Got our connection back, huh?
Man, that's amazing, that information that you just went over, Will, regarding the derm effect, because he could have made it stronger but decided not to because of the long-term effects. See, I mean, that think it can only come from somebody that wants to create this product to have zero tax on the body, Yeah. So, and then another trip thing about it, I've already said that the Z's is the number one product, and the number two is the derm effect. So wow, it could have been stronger than it is, but it's already absolutely amazing. Then I guess I might have to get one and start doing a daily video on using it, and everybody can see the results of it. Very interesting. That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, everything. I mean, look at Summer and I, okay, with our kids, we have gone over to the biochemist house and they've made us dinner. Okay, he's a big whiskey guy. I'm a big whiskey guy. He's got like these whiskey glass beakers, like literally a measuring beaker, okay, that chemists would have. He's so funny, such a nerd. It's crazy, but he's such a cool guy. And his wife, April, they're just such an amazing, loving family. Like literally, they called and said, "Hey, we want to make you dinner. Come over to our house. Bring your kids." We're trying to set up an arranged marriage right now between our to-be 14-year-old and their 14-year-old. She's a sweetheart of a girl. And they're both great, like, human beings, even at that age. And we're like, listen, how can we arrange this marriage? Because this would be like, it's so great. But yeah, their family, I'm just telling you right now, this is not a money-driven company. It isn't. Look, there's nothing evil about money. There really isn't. Okay, we are the ones as human beings that will make money evil.
Right.
Okay? I truly believe that money is it's just an object. Okay, it's a currency, whatever it is, right? Right, and we're the ones who can turn it evil, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with making money. Okay, but I'm telling you, that is not the purpose of this company. This is literally is a purpose-driven company, and the purpose is to help and heal people.
Absolutely.
So that's what endeared us to this company from the very beginning. Because Summer, just so you guys are aware, Summer and I, we were the first. We literally were the first. And again, remember, we're true network marketers, so we had a year of experience under our belt, barely. But we're the first network marketers to come over and really put a marketing spin on this to get it to work, to get into more people's hands, to make it more viral. And actually, this card right here is a letter from Mrs. Biorains to us, because Summer went and did a yoga type class with her. Again, look at. This is the CEO's wife. She's an integral part of this company as well. She does a lot of the marketing for it. These are real people, very real people. Listen, Summer and I, there were like 70,000 distributors in the last company that we were a part of. Okay, we in 5 months climbed to the number 15 ranked distributors within that entire company, with no network marketing experience. We didn't come with a team. We came with our business sense and a strategy and a work ethic. And that's what we did. And I couldn't even get a returned PM. And I sent about 6 to 7 of them to the CEO, to the CMO of that company, saying, hey, I'm going to be in town. I'd love to just meet up with you. Just say hi. I don't care if it's at corporate. I don't care where it's at. We don't need it. You don't need no dinner, no nothing. Nothing crazy. I just want to meet you. Wouldn't you think that someone would take the time to at least respond? But yet here, they're sending us letters. We're going and we're having relationships, and because they're real. So then Summer and I, we actually went, to corporate anyways. They knew we were coming. We had it scheduled for like 3 weeks out. We said, okay, fine. We understand you're busy. Here's the day and times we're going to be there. We took a picture with their cardboard cutout. That's not how you listen. I'm a 47-year-old man. Okay. I've made millions of dollars out, not in this industry. Okay. Millions of dollars. I've had massive successes and I've had failures as well. You don't treat people like that.
Right.
Okay? You just don't. And I will never do that. And this company, I'm telling you right now, will never do that. And it's just, the people are what make the company. And if you truly believe that, then you treat the people well. You give them the respect that they deserve. And respect is not earned or deserved by volume, by rank, by the amount of money you make. That means nothing. That means nothing at the end of the day. I've never seen a funeral procession followed with a U-Haul, because you can't take it with you. Okay? You go. That's it. You are the man, you are the woman that you are, and you should be respected as such. And that was a real turning point in mine and Summer's respect level for the last company that we were in. And that was a real bummer, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I want to touch on that real quick. That's good to hear that from you, Will. Because here we are, came from a different company. Everybody had a certain mindset. They wanted to get into the CBD industry for one reason or another. And the ones that are here right now on this call and within our group, we are in it to actually help others. And we understand that just because we get into the CBD thing and it's quoted to be billions in such years, it's not going to happen overnight. That the time that I had to take was 1, I had to hear about it. 2, I had to do the research. 3, I placed my order. 4, tried the product, because I'm one of those, like, if I'm going to go all in, I need to try the product. I need to understand what it is that I got my hands on. So when I try the product 2, 3 weeks, a month. So anybody that wants to get in and think they're going to make money quick, I mean, it's possible if you have that kind of clientele because it's exciting to have this new products to put in their hands. But then if not, it's not necessary. You know, there's some of us that we got in, we tried it, we're feeling it, because the motto is simple: use it, feel it, share it, and the rest is gonna fall into place. It's too easy. 100% bioavailability, fully effective products. You're just sharing it, and it's gonna do its thing. It's helping others out there, and it's just great to be a part of this team because not a money grab. It's all from here. It's all from the heart, because I get tired of hearing people talking about they got so much pay. I get tired of hearing my friends talking about that they don't like the medicines that they're taking. I get tired of hearing that they're not getting good sleep. I go, even today when I go, even these days when I wake up and I go to work, I'm at work and I'm seeing people slouchy and low energy, and they got to reach for their energy drinks and this, that, and they get the little booze, but then they got the crash and this, that, whatever. So I'm tired of seeing all that. So I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna feel it, I'm gonna share it, because then they're gonna see, man, why is you in a good mood all the time? I know this year I done freaked everybody out of my job, you know, because I don't know how you guys take me. I've been very more open. I'm smiling more. I mean, what was up with that Friday? What did I do? Let It Go Friday. No, don't be shy, whatever. And I did that little good morning song and whatnot. I mean, I would have never in my life done anything like that. But when my ACS is being fed right, and then I'm reaching the homeostasis kind of life, it's like going from black and white to color. You know, it's like the gray skies went blue, and then there's some sunshine now.
Wow.
You know, so it's like what being more balanced. You got more logical thinking, and I mean, I've been in happier mood all year. 2020 is going to be a big year for a lot of us, especially those that are involved. And it is a pleasure. I'm going to say it is a pleasure. I am excited and I am honored to be a part of the team that I am with, because like I said, we're using it, we're sharing it after we feeling it, and that's all that's all it takes. Comes from the heart. Comes from the heart, and the rest is going to do its thing. So
I agree. Well, we've been on here for an hour. Anyone want to finish wrapping up?
oh, I got one more thing to say. Because everybody want to live better. Look, we touched on, I'm not on this one, but if you've heard from us before, we would touch on how CBD feeds the ECS, and it'll help your body deal with inflammation as it comes. And then the curcumin is an inflammation warrior. Okay, so I'm gonna drop one little nugget to y'all, something that I stay away from. It is called high fructose corn syrup. Why do I stay away from this? It is in your sodas, it is in your energy drinks, it is in your Gatorades, it is in your bread, it is in all these types of foods. But if you look it up, CBD feeds your ECS so it can deal with inflammation. The curcumin is an inflammation warrior, but if you are ingesting high fructose corn syrup, that is a general of inflammation. You can't be doing anti-inflammation, but then you got your dose of inflammation. You look it up. I'm telling you, it's a general of inflammation. High fructose corn syrup. I'm pissed off that they legalized it and put in all these products, and I'm telling everybody about it. I'm pissed off. I can't eat Oreos no more because it's in that shit. I don't want inflamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay anti-inflamed to live a better life. So like we said earlier, everybody do your research to go over everything we discussed, but add to the list high fructose corn syrup. I promise you, your life will change. And that's all I'm gonna leave with. Thank you.
I'm good.
I'm good here. So.
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate it, guys.
Real,
Thanks for coming on, Will.
Sunday.
real quick, did you guys want me to touch on?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So, well, obviously, you'll be seeing, we're going to be releasing a new product. We're going to find out, all of us as BioRain distributors are going to be finding out about this new product. But Will's got some inside secrets and inside details. He's going to drop some hints on what it may or may not be.
So, look, I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what all the ingredients are. I can't tell you, but here's what I can tell you. Okay. Being a biotech company where we control everything, okay, we can pivot and meet the needs of society, okay, of the people. And I can tell you that this is a non-CBD product, which is great. Because again, we don't want to be pigeonholed. We do understand that there are some people out there who might still not be totally up on the education and understanding exactly how the ECS works and feeding it, high quality cannabinoids that are high in bioavailability and all that kind of stuff. Okay. The ingredients within this amazing product are all going to be built around, okay, really feeding our immune system. Okay, and it's going to be very important to understand this because look, there's going to be two sides, okay, of this fence. There's going to be certain people that are going to believe that, okay, they're coming out with this product because of the big scare and everything else, and they got to get this into people's hands, and this is a money grab. And there's going to be other side of people on the fence. We're going to understand that, listen, if we have the capabilities and we have the access, okay, to help, then who would we be as a society and as people to not help, not want to help? So it is something that we have to make sure that we kind of handle with kit and gloves to let people know, like, listen, okay, we're not coming out with this as a money grab. We're coming out with this as a solution, as a help, okay, to people out there that are going to need it. Because listen, I don't care what your thought process and your belief system is in regards to this whole situation going around. Conspiracy theories, okay, right or wrong, the media is overhyping and everything else. Listen, I'm not telling you where I stand on that either. Okay, we're gonna remove ourselves from the situation, because if you can remove yourself from any situation, then you will not have an emotional response and you won't be irrational. Okay, so let's remove ourselves from the situation and just know that, guys, this is here to stay for a while. This isn't going away tomorrow. Okay, it's going to get worse before it gets better here in the US, period. Okay, we're at the beginning stages of this. Okay, you see what's going on in Italy. But guys, you don't shut down an entire country, okay, if it's not serious. Okay, China, as I heard, they've got some things coming on that they're seeing positive results. Fantastic. That's what we want. Okay? But it's just begun here. And we are a melting pot. Okay. And we're trying to shut off borders and things like that of in and out travel and all that kind of stuff. And that's a necessity to protect the American people. And that is the president's number one job. Okay. Is to look out for the American people. And so we have to hunker down and figure out how to take the least amount of damage as possible, right? That's what we have to do, right? And so at BioRains, they have figured out how to help us with all of that, okay? And I can tell you this, because I've also seen the pricing on this. There's no price gouging. Prices do not change. Okay, this is not a money grab. Okay, this is a product where every single ingredient is built to build up your immune system. Okay, help fight, antiviral. If you just go on to the government website, and Christopher will go ahead, I'm sure, and put a link to it. In that, do your research, okay? This is a government website.gov, and just look at what this virus is, okay? It's a mutation, Okay, and that's what viruses are. The virus strains mutate over time. And a lot of this can be tracked back to other type of viruses that have already infected us, okay, such as SARS, okay, and other types of strains. I don't want to get into it in that much detail, but I can tell you that it's mutated, and they're trying to figure out how to put together vaccines to stop it. The government is figuring out vaccines. And again, whether or not you want to take that vaccine, that's at your discretion, right? That's totally up to you. But based on history, that could take another year, right? And when they're really, I mean, sure, okay, we've evolved and we've become more intelligent, and hopefully it'll take less time to come out with the vaccine, right? But in the meantime, we have to contain it, right? That's what, being quarantined is, okay? You're containing yourself, and you're containing the infected people, you're containing, you're separating is what it is, right? So during that separation time, we want to make sure that we are at our strongest peak as personally as a human being in order to fight off any type of viral infection that we could expose ourselves to. And every single one of these ingredients do that, as well as then we incorporate our proprietary technology to increase the bioavailability of every single one of those ingredients, because I will tell you that there are 2 to 3 of those ingredients that are extremely low in bioavailability, okay, taken in their current states. One of the ingredients is as low as 3 to 17%. Okay, again, this is just facts. Okay, look it up. It's not BioRain saying this. Okay, this is actual data talking about the bioavailability of a specific ingredient. Okay, it's 3 to 17%. That's extremely low. Okay, now incorporate our proprietary technology, our scientific method, and now you increase the bioavailability, okay, by a massive amount. And so now you're able to take less of these ingredients to receive actual results. And that is what the end desired result is for any medical practitioner, holistic practitioner. I don't care what kind of practitioner you are. That is the basis and the premise of every single type of medication, okay, or even naturally occurring types of properties that happen within our body, okay? We have to supplement it. In order to supplement something, what you want to do is you want to take the least amount of something to receive the maximum amount of efficacy, okay? And there are many, many reasons for that. That's known as microdosing. Okay, microdosing has many definitions, but that is the one main definition of microdosing that that basically crosses paths, all right, with everybody within this space. You want to be able to take the least amount for maximum results, okay, so that you're not building up a tolerance, okay, for this type of product. And I can tell you that they've done it again. That's all I can say. They've done it again. And this is really, it just affirms every reason why Summer and I came over to this company. Okay. And trust me, we touched on it today, money and all that kind of stuff. And we left a lot of money on the table. We left a ton, but we are not money driven people. Money's great and we love it. Okay. It's the bottom line. We like finer things. Okay. Summer loves, purses and shoes and fine dining and all that kind of stuff. We all love it, but it's not a necessity for our life. It does not bring us happiness. Okay. So we knew that and we left. And coming here every day, our decision is confirmed. by the direction that this company continues to go in. And I'm going to tell you, all of you gentlemen, as well as all of our team members who are watching this, you are going to know exactly what this product is tomorrow night, okay, at the corporate live event that we're doing. You will know the name of the product. You will know all the ingredients of the product. And then we will be breaking down on a team Zoom on Tuesday night, okay, what each one of these products does, okay, and how it will help, okay, with all of us and our immune system, okay? And, you know, kind of like how, Hector brought it up as curcumin is, okay, this inflammation like superhero, right? I mean, it just beats the crap out of inflammation, okay? Every one of these ingredients, okay, do what curcumin does to inflammation, okay, as these will do to our immune system in the way of building it up. You know, there's many different ways to build up our immune system. Okay, you have many different products, ingredients out there on the market that can build up the immune system, 100%. Okay, our immune system is this massively diverse neuromodulatory system within our body. Okay, it's not as big as the ECS, okay, but it's a massive component, obviously. What these products are specifically geared to do with our immune system are of the highest quality, of the highest measurable, okay, proponents for our immune system, and they work synergistically together. And that's what I can tell you. And if you would like to be on that call tomorrow night, you need to be a distributor. So get with the person who got you onto this call, get with any one of these gentlemen and become a distributor. You could be on that call tomorrow night. And because it is a private call, and we will be looking to release that product very, very, very shortly after. So there you go. That's what I can give you.
I can't freaking wait.
Wow. All right.
Good.
For those of you now who can't get sleep tonight, take your CBDZ, get a good night's sleep, and get prepped for tomorrow night at 5 p.m.
We'll see y'all next week. Thank you all so much for joining us. Y'all be well.
Yeah,
Great night.
You guys have a good rest of the night.
Have a
Thanks for
good day,
inviting me
everyone.
on.
Good weekend.
Thank you.